Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Paint Heaven by AHS. This is Harooj Haider and hope you all are doing great. So today we are creating this beautiful and realistic ocean painting with dramatic clouds, crashing waves and soft sandy beach effect. So let's begin this painting. So first I start by preparing the canvas with a thin coat of white paint mixed with the water. This smooth base helps all upcoming colors blend softly and beautifully across the surface. So our base is ready. Now on one side of the canvas, I apply soothing sky blue shade. So let me apply this blue tone and blending it softly and nicely. So after achieving all the shades of blue, dark blue, light blue, sky blue actually, so all the shades of sky blue, I am applying purple shade on the other side of the canvas. So here I am going to blend in the center this purple tone, and I will blend this purple tone in the blue shade, and I will just leave that white hollow space here just to create a sky, different shades in different colors. After this, I am taking a little bit of black and I am blending it in the purple. This creates a rich multiple tone effect, giving depth and mystery to the sky. Now I am using 1-inch brush. I spread black or darker shade across the canvas to shape the dramatic cloud base. Then, with a clean blending brush, I soften all the edges to create a smooth and natural cloudy texture. Now, it's time to bring the cloud to life. With a number 2 fan brush, I pick up white paint and apply soft random strokes. Gentle tapping, sweeping, and blending motions help form fluffy, realistic cloud floating beautiful in the sky. हर स्ट्रोक में सुकून, हर रंग में खूबसूरती. फन सिर्फ पेंटिंग नहीं, एहसासात का इजहार है. So this is the look of our first cloud. Now I am moving towards the second cloud and I am just giving a random strokes with a fan brush, and very gently I am giving strokes and I am making the small cloud beneath the first cloud. Now I am blending the sharp edges and I am creating that fluffy stuff again. Now moving towards the ocean, I begin the first sea layer using a dark blue tone. I clearly blend horizontal strokes to create distance and movement in the water. So just let me finish this blue paint part. I will create waves layer by layer. As you can see, I am mixing white in the blues to just soften the blue shade or lighter the blue shade, just to show that we are reaching to the sand area or we are reaching to the land area. So this will give an effect of sea from the far and sea near the land area or sand. My blending and mixing is nearly complete now. I will choose a palette knife. Number 1, paste available in the market. So we are taking that paste and I just to give a texture. So I am taking that paste on the knife and I am giving the layer effect one by one. I apply white paste to create stunning wave highlights. I push the paint backwards in layers, building the illusion of rolling sea waves, one behind the other. So layer by layer, the ocean starts to breathe. I continue adding curved waves, forms, creating rhythm and depth in the water. Now with the fan brush, I create splashing water effects and sea mist. Light upward strokes give the feeling of wave crashing against the wind. To enhance realism, I add bright white backstrokes to create foam texture dancing over the surface of the waves. Final steps of the waves, I am just highlighting the waves of the blending brush. It blends out, so I am just highlighting it with the white paint again. This was, if you remember, this was created by the white thick paste. Now I am adding just white paint to highlight it. As you can see, I moved to the beach area. I covered the lower canvas with burnt sienna paint to build a warm sandy foundation. Using a large square palette knife, I drag white paint downwards across the sand area. Then I softly blend it, creating beautiful reflections and wet shoreline textures. Now I start blending it with my blending brush. This is a soft bristle brush, so you can use it for blending. I mix brown and white shades to achieve a natural sand color, making the beach look warm, soft, and realistic. So just blend, blend, blend. By using the same palette knife and the thick paste, I am adding thin water layers flowing onto the sand with soft sweeping strokes and splashing texture to show the waves gently reaching the shores. लहरों की रवानी और बादलों की खामोशी, यही कुदरत का हुस्न है. So for the final touch, I splatter tiny drops of black and white paint using a brush and a palette knife and black paint, creating realistic sand grains and natural beach texture. I am thinking that I should use white paint to splatter the drops on it. So I am doing it right now just to create more realistic painting. And here is the final reveal of our peaceful seascape masterpiece. If you enjoyed this painting journey, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Paint Heaven by AHS for more relaxing art tutorial. See you in the next masterpiece. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Happy painting.